What? That's not an insult. I'm missing that. Okay. Go ahead.
Continuing talking. Anything else? I don't care about that. No. Doesn't bother you.
Oh man, the whole thing's going crazy. I mean, Maria's amazing, like, and really going really, really well, but we've had a few disagreements to start, as you'd expect.
Yeah, that makes a lot.
We're not 100% on whether we're going to say it. It's like, we just don't know.
Become the next emperor. But
You still want to that way? I like you
A little bit.
You don't need to, honestly, like, there's no, like, for me, I have like literally so much care and like respect for you, genuinely, and I know I left traditional jobs,
and
like,
hunted by assassins.
I just think you're literally such an incredible person,
But I assure you, I remain
and like,
undaunted
genuinely, I really,
and as
whatever
determined
makes
as
you
ever
happy,
to
like,
claim
really,
my rightful throne.
All right.
It's a little bit difficult, obviously, because like we had like a really strong connection. I didn't want to like I don't want to meet anyone who like, especially someone that like so I cared about. So
I used to be a
genuinely,
slave,
like,
kept
I
under
really
the thumb
cared
of
about
the
it.
master, the
But then, like,
bastard
that's
of
something that kind of like
dying
does
kin.
a bit. So,
How did he do that, you ask? With the living scar
I genuinely
on my
really,
cheek,
I mean,
this
I think
horror
about like all this
that
and
takes
I
me
meant
over
that when I
the
said
song
it.
by Master Dearest to control my very thoughts. But now the tables have turned. I broke my shackles. And when I finally find him,
Is this the Mexican
I
one?
will make the master
UK.
sing a
The
very
UK?
different
There's a lot of
kind of song.
The Love is Blind, right?
Yeah, okay. Can you sit down something? It's one bit. Can you sit down the other side of that?
yeah. Me and Maria are really, really good together, but wedding's less than 2 weeks away. I think at this stage I'm still sound the fence still build
I
up.
pledged my life to Lucian the Divine. The war changed everything. He sent me to save the elves I grew up amongst. I arrived too late. Lucian ordered the use of death fog against the Black Ring,
Oh, and I have his respect.
annihilating everyone who once knew the process. Now I'm
Ideally,
a
I just walk
mercenary
away with
killer,
it from the situation.
one of the infamous
Isn't happy
lone
ever
wolves.
after.
And my next target is none other than
Just
Lucian's
I
own
want to
son.
save. Get off my chest. I mean, I would love nothing more.
And if funny, look at they have these pre-made characters, and you can listen to their origin stories. But do you think I'm even gonna waste my time with him? No.
I cannot
Only
even
my
say,
wife
I
would
think
pick a
your
door.
intentions were disingenuous going into this. I think there's an agenda behind why you're part of this experiment. I could be wrong, mate, and I'll hold my hands up and say, I'll stand in, I can say I'm wrong.
It's fine, I know.
But my experience of that is you were here for
Loved
an
and
intention.
celebrated by all.
And when it's done at the
But
cost of
I have
something
a
that I
secret.
deeply care about,
Also a
it
playground with
sits
sprites and spirits and
very uncomfortable with me, and why I can't act on that. And I would love to
rings inside
go
me
down
are
there,
darker than any
go down
that
there,
came
down
before.
and give me a big hug and say, yeah, all is well. But
Almost caused a bunch of my fans to
I deeply
rip each
care
other to
for sex
pieces.
love. People I love. I mean, I
You're really upset
ended.
seeing the side
Trust
of it.
me.
You sound really bitter.
I
I've got this
finish.
under control.
Why still talking, mate?
I came here and I want to say like 5 days about
Find out
how I
who
think you treat
or
people.
what
Why you
is
do this?
trying to
Like,
take
you
control
literally,
of
it's
my
like you're
mind.
trying to nitpick
Step
one
two.
thing. What's wrong with that? I
Make
don't know
it
why I came on
so
the show.
ever tried.
No, I think.
I think I got a good idea.
Do you?
We walk away from this situation, agree to disagree. That's upsetting, isn't it? I had to come out here and say my piece because he is at the forefront of my mind, and I couldn't shy away from this.
We had an amazing connection in the pods, yeah? And no one would ever take that away from us. She even admitted it tonight. I'm afraid, mate, that is the truth of the matter. We had an amazing connection in the pods. And it didn't quite work out in the real world.
Dare.
You seem to be like so pumped about that.
No, I used to come out here and say
Some
twice.
ghastly criminal.
Listen, I keep saying that, mate. You keep saying it. I'm going to listen,
Okay,
like,
well, I think
listen to me, mate.
let's agree to disagree.
I'm not.
But you know what happened when she stayed? I'm sorry, let you wait till you finish.
The unjustified imprisonment
So
I found them
you're aware when she stayed at mine that she wanted to see me, and I said no, yeah.
Forgotten. Any trace of the world I knew all but obliterated.
No, like, Henry could do was he can tell one side of the story. Don't worry,
Truth.
talking.
Don't worry about
Like
it.
an ever-shifting mask for fear you savages will attack me.
Okay, so I
That
don't
is how
appreciate
I
that
wander
lack of
this
appreciation of
strange
her
world.
or that lack of respect.
Trying to uncover the truth about a history you primitive people never even knew
Where
existed.
did Sanji go?
That guy's Hollywood. I'm sorry for this. Good to see everyone. It's been a while, of course, and actually see the people that we've never seen before.
Yeah.
It's kind of like faces to the voices, but it's been nice to say the least.
Yeah.
You don't want anything sweet, no? You're not going to get envious when I'm eating mine.
No. Just getting to bored of like about that.
I'm very tired.
Someone say, did you have fun last night?
Yeah, it was good, man.
Yeah, and there was a lot going on last night as well, with people turning out.
Yeah. How did you feel about Sasha Bennington?
Right, as well. I love Sasha. I think she's a nice girl.
Yeah.
How did you feel about Sasha being there? Thinking,
Yeah, it's fine.
what did Sasha say to you?
That conversation was a lot more intense than I'd anticipated.
Don't stare.
It was like super emotional for her, and like we did have a really deep connection. But I just think from her point of view, she was, maybe sort of felt a bit more romantically towards me. And there was some stuff that she wanted to get off her chest. It was quite intense.
Stuff like what?
Well, she did express, the fact that she got the big L word out yesterday.
Is it I love you?
Yeah.
She said I love you yesterday.
Yeah, I felt uncomfortable because you were literally over there.
It's absolutely ludicrous of shit. I watch my fiance and go, I love you. Yeah. Like that. I think that's okay to do.
It made me feel really uncomfortable.
But there's boundaries, it's just going to start overstepping them up.
That's what I really like. Yeah.
Easy on the national theatre. I genuinely am so today,
It was like nice, being with Barcelona again.
Yeah.
But, Sam was there. I think that situation pretty difficult. And I had to go and address that.
I heard it all got out of hand.
Yeah, I think the hard thing was obviously in the conversation that we had. He said some not nice things about you. With all these derogatory comments about intimacy, etc. I didn't really know how to handle it. It's obviously you and him thing.
I know what happened in those 2 days. I could quite easily be sharing my side. But actually, I've got nothing to prove. I've got nothing to say. That's as far as it goes. I want us to not think about him. Any further chat is like giving space to something that is like not even relevant in our lives.
Having that conversation with Sam is really difficult. Some things should be kept private, whether true or untrue. And this is pretty big test. Probably the hardest test I've had in the cold. Emotion's very high, and it's a couple of weeks away to the wedding. Thank you, though. This is a nice year. Yeah, it's just not a nice day.
This is my happy place to be. And it's really nice having you here as well.
I can see me spending parts of my life here. I mean, obviously there's bigger questions behind that, but a little bit more chilled than London. Need a bit of chill in my life, definitely.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to just finding our feet and our balance between the two. Can you see yourself living here at some point?
There's no rushes there. Just to give up one or the other.
No.
Belfast has got a time away of life. There is a compromise to be had. Whether it's I'm going to move to Belfast or she moves to London. At the moment, there's no rush.
This is where I grew up, but my mum still lives here. So we used to come to this beach a lot when we were kids for walks. And then we're going to go to mine later, and you're actually going to meet my mum and my sister and Claire. It's like, it's a very big deal for me. Like, I generally don't introduce my family to someone I'm dating unless I think it's something.
Is there any of them that you're engaged?
No, I haven't told them.
Intrigued to see how they receive the concept, this. I'm about to be judged.
You are. Not even gonna lie. Do you want to hear my predictions?
Right then.
So I think my mum would believe, and I think my sister's just going to sit and just observe and feel like that's how it's going to go down.
Okay.
It's very much just me, my mum and my sister, so we're very, very close. Claire's been my best friend for 20 years, so that's why it's really important that the first people that Stephen meets is Claire, my mum and my sister. They've always had that, like, BS filter. They can really see through people. Of course, I'd love to stay here and say their opinion doesn't matter and it's not going to influence me. But of course, I really respect them. I'm going to respect their opinion. My last relationship wasn't great. Kind of coming out the other side, probably in the worst shape I've ever been in. So that's why they're a little bit overprotective. Sometimes I can be too trusting with people. And to be fair, I don't have a great track record. I used to run the red flags like it was the bunting in the circuit.
Well, so I hope I'm not a red flag.
I do have terrible dates, so they're normally, so...
Right, it sounds good to me.
How are you feeling about it all?
Do you have an end up with a red flag?
Fingers crossed.
Doing well, isn't it?
How are you? What did I go in? Great, thanks.
What do you mean my family is a massive deal? Like, I'm so protective of my family. So she allows someone else into that, like it's a real big deal.
I ain't lying, but I'm nervous. I want to
That's probably the hardest one to crack out of my family.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Vets people out straight away.
That's really it. That's really it. Get a lot about you. That's really it.
Nice try.
Today, only needs to impress my dad.
You're not trying
Happy
to
dad,
escape,
happy
are you?
Dilly.
Well, how did you connect? Like, how did you ended together?
It's a good question. Do you know what it was like? From early, there was something there that had me intrigued, and then we just kept building on that. It was like, she was a good all-rounder, so yeah. That's kind of
That's fair.
Yeah.
Wait, it's a pandemic, you know?
And I just observed him and he looked at me.
It's taking it in.
What do you feel about him right now? Yeah, so do you do sports, honey?
yeah, but I bet it's not the sports that you like, so.
Yeah,
So I'm into football. I put it out there now.
No, that's it.
Yeah, so what are you into then? Boxing and MMA.
Dim's been looking for love for a long time, and that's what we're waiting for.
Yeah.
And
So-
hopefully, Ollie is that person.
Yeah. But he comes across as a nice guy, but I can't lie. If he ain't right, I'm telling you, that's how I feel.
So you ain't good at bowling?
We're about to find out.
Wait, question, family. Sides up or sides down?
No, sides down.
Thank you.
Right.
You're nervous.
I actually feel sick.
You really? What?
It's really nervous.
What about
Big deal.
I think it's fine. We're fine.
I'm more nervous now than when you were supposed.
Fine. You're fine.
It's been a few years since my friends or family have met anyone, so.
Well, wait and wait, and then all of a sudden, you're on set.
We have someone I want you to meet.
Hello. David.
David.
Nice to meet you. Hello. Hello. Nice to meet you. How are you? Question?
But I'm actually so nervous. So obviously went off to do a little bit of an experiment and met Stephen. And then at the end of the experiment, he proposed to me. Well, Stephen, I don't remember getting asked permission for that one.
Let me get it backwards.
So then we went to Greece.
No, whoa. Before you got to Greece, Stephen, this is my daughter. He's very precious to me.
Of course,
so
yeah.
I'd like to know a little bit about you.
I'm from Birmingham, obviously. So I'm one of 5 boys. Went to university in Bristol, and then left Bristol to move to London. And then within a couple of years, I found my own CrossFit box with 2 friends, and so I've got a CrossFit box in London. And I do freelance consultancy on the side. But yeah.
So your business is based in London then?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that was the next question. There's a thing called the Irish Sea,
Yeah.
bit of a hurdle to cross.
I've got flexibility where I'm situated anyway.
We're both being really realistic about it. You know, I'm not going to give up my apartment. We're not going to make any rash decisions.
My little girl, who I absolutely adore and want the best for her. It's all very quick. It's all a wee bit crazy, and I hope Stephen doesn't let us down. Sabrina did sacrifice a lot to go through the experiment. She went on this really dedicated and wanting to meet someone. And I'd expect somebody who also wants that partnership. Sabrina wouldn't accept anything less than that, and as for mummy, I wouldn't accept anything less than that from you either. You need to dedicate to Sabrina.
Before going on this experiment, I wanted a partner, but I wanted to be with someone who could match me. The fact that this has happened was beyond my wildest dreams. The fact that I'm engaged, I didn't even think was going to happen. You know, we read the same books, your thought process, the way you see the world. The fact that she left a job to do something like this, that's my kind of person, you know, someone that's serious about love.
Like, it's so funny that we both turned up with our books and our highlighters, and we're like both sitting there with our highlighters. It's like, what are you?
It just seems like so perfect, though, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Though, everything's matching. It's not real work. You know, like everything's just.
So on paper, but obviously, like, it's not all butterflies and roses and rainbows.
I just don't want to see her get hurt. It's nearly too perfect. It's just connected too well. It's like, why? So
Not bad.
Just,
Took me 20 minutes to create the character.
I think we're both very aware that this isn't. We're still in an experiment, though. Like, this isn't real life.
All happened like I
I want to know why you chose to do this experiment.
I was making
A single drop of source magic. And like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked
carnage began. And the Magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy.
A very rapid process.
I traveled to kill Godwoken.
Well, like I say, you know, it's all about
Yeah, baby,
are we in this dream? Are we in this experiment? I always try to get on with people. I always give people a chance. Obviously, if you hurt my daughter, I'm not going to be happy about that.
And obviously we feel it. I definitely wouldn't have been proposing to all. I think it's the best thing in the world. And I do feel that. I don't just throw that word around. And I haven't used that word in a long time.
I can see the connection. The connection really hits from you guys.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry. The sedative will wear off soon enough.
Yeah, love to welcome you into our family.
So far, happy with this.
So far, you have got my blessing. So it's kind of a relief to see my daughter again and see her happy and in love. So
Take your bearings and report
I
to
like
me
Stephen.
upstairs.
And it is still a bit crazy, and it's still hard to see it being a thing. However, when you see them as a couple, I can see why they're engaged.
Like, I'm so happy for Sabrina and Stephen, but I'm still very much on the fence because is this real life or is it just
wasn't a dream
for TV?
I don't even remember them strapping me down. I don't even remember them strapping me down. I don't even remember them strapping... Not a very chatty fellow, are you? Boring.
I think I've got a nice concept. They're very loving it. It would be understandable if they had their reservations about what we're doing here. This experiment's crazy. I want the opportunity to relate to just how seriously I'm taking this whole thing. I recognise the importance of his relationship with Demi, so therefore I recognise the importance of my relationship with Demi's dad. I know how special yours and Demi's relationship is, and I know how much she means to you, how much you mean to her. So
baby.
Yeah, of course. I want to be able to give you that reassurance that, you know, I have been looking after her, I've been making her happy, she makes me very happy.
How do you feel? Do you actually, like, you're in love with Demi, or do you see that you can just say it there, or I don't know what the...
Oh no, I'm very in love with Demi.
Very in love.
I've been in love with her since the pods, you know, which sounds crazy.
Good, yeah,
having not been in that experiment, having not been in that environment, it sounds almost unbelievable. But because you take away all the outside distractions, you get to like a deeper place a lot quicker. So yeah, very much in love with Demi. I'm just excited about continuing the journey onwards and upwards.
No, it's good. It's obviously with you two, obviously being out there, going away on holiday and doing things together, the things you want to do, and like sort of worrying about kind of what Demi's like. She's got loads of mates.
Yeah.
She's got loads of friends. She's always out and this and friends. And wouldn't you have a problem with that? Sort of.
Nah, not
obviously some guys can be a bit protective about where you going. That's what I get worried about.
Oh yeah. For me, I'm quite laid back. She's gonna go out and do her thing. She's gonna go on girls' holiday. She's gonna have times with friends, both male and female, and I'm absolutely cool with that because I want her to have the same trust and respect in me that I can go off and do my thing and I'm still coming home to her at the end of the day, and that's what matters.
Are you happy? Yeah, I'm very happy.
Do you not think that's saying to him like that?
So he's going to see him today and he's looking at me and he's like, no, you're happy. He's not going to see me.
That's Demi before. If she's happy, I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know, and that's, and I see she's happy.
Yeah.
And obviously, you both got to be happy.
We're so happy, and that's why I want to have the chat with one-on-one, because I come from a family of 4 sisters, and I see how much my dad is very protective over them, so I understand how difficult it can be, and I want to make sure that you got all the questions answered that you need so that you can feel safe in doing that.
You having 4 sisters is a big plus for me. You know, all that, their feelings and that, straight and all and this and that.
see what they go through, and like, you know, so it's a big plus for me. That
I appreciate that. Yeah. That's why it's important to give you that assurance that she's in good hands. I promise she's in good hands, and I want her to look after her for the rest of my life. So
it's good, man. That's, like I said, that's what I want, really. Just her to be happy, to be happy. She to, you know, live out what she wants to do, you know, with you, you know. So that's all I want to hear, really.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm happy for that, to be honest. Yeah, good. At the moment, I can't find the form. Not to be honest. I'm trying to, but these days I still can't find nothing.
Still even more sad now I've met you. Yeah. I feel like everything's just more solidified now.
Yeah, it's good. She means the world to me. Don't say that on me.
He's emotional, you know. He's missed her so much the next time we've seen her today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Love her to bits, man. She's good. I'll be trained. We're gonna get a movie tour. We do everything together. It's just, I'm happy for her. It's all I was happy at the moment. But I just want her to be happy. So,
We've just had such a good day, and actually it's just adding more clarity on that there's only a wedding day. And I see my family at my wedding, and on his wedding, and like, of course I can, because they like him. So I just start thinking wedding.
So drinks on fire, please, Solly, let's go.
Let's go. Put it on my account.
Thank you so much.
I'm so hungry. Oh God, that food looks insane. I'm not gonna get much time here.
You there?
What do you reckon, like, obviously if we're coming near the end, what are we gonna do?
What do you mean in terms of where we're living?
Yeah, like, what's gonna happen when we leave?
You know, obviously you've got to find work. But yeah, I think it'd be easier if you moved in with me for now.
Are you nervous? Like, what's about to come?
I mean, you know what my doubts are, all my concerns, but...
Yeah, I need to stop snapping and stop being bossy. You're not sharp about it.
You in?
Being adopted, it's had like a mental and emotional effect on me. I got bullied a lot as a kid. I don't know why I'm fiery and why I'm sassy. I had to stand up for myself.
Set me free.
But I'm willing to sit back and assess my attitude towards you.
It's easy to change something now and then revert back to sort of... Yeah, I think it is. Especially if you become more comfortable around each other. In order to prove something, it has to be put into practice for a long period of time, not just a couple of weeks to do it. Nothing, I'm just telling you how my plans are.
You're a sorcerer. What are you
Making
doing
out to be
here,
like some
filthy
demon
elf?
if I'm not.
Choose your words carefully.
I don't need to change anything.
Ache to meet a new
But I want to
face.
change for someone who I don't want to lose.
Another sort of thing that is, you know,
Clever
I'm
story.
thinking about as well is it worries me that if we were to get married legally, you'll be entitled to the online minutes. I believe that we've got something strong. I believe that we've got something real. But like, would you be offended to get to a new place to say that my assets would be going to, say, my sister if I was to pass away?
That's absolutely stuff then. I wouldn't expect anything.
I'm just being honest with you. That is a concern, you know. And if I didn't raise that, I'd lie.
If you don't want to get married, just tell me.
So much for a peaceful stroll.
prisoner's buoyant voice darkens as his eyes rest.
Ah, freedom. I'm nothing if not a man of my word. And I did give my word I'd set you
Gosh, I've got a dream up here.
What walking I saw?
Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Gorgeous. What a way to start the day. I am really excited.
What was that? What a piece of Finally brought my fiancée to you. Still enjoying the views, enjoying the company. Like it's good company. I'm pretty nervous about today. Maybe it's just my world coming into yours in a way.
Collide.
Yeah. What about you? How you doing?
I don't know. I started off in the morning saying, letting go of the outside. I think a bit is an understatement.
Really?
When you're so nervous that you're kind of almost like
Sick.
Yeah.
I think it's more the unknown how it's going to go, you know?
Yeah.
It was difficult leaving the pods. I lost, obviously, you. So I went to Germany. I think it was tough for my mum and sister to see me like that. I was pretty upset. That was really tough. 2 days. And they may bring that up.
I've never felt more nervous about meeting the person's family and relatives. I hurt them. So I'm expecting a grilling about Sam.
You ready?
No, I'm not.
Yeah?
I know he values his mum's opinion. I know he values his sister's opinion. Oh my gosh. They care, they can put perspective in place. I feel like, personally, it's a make or break. How you know? Big game, let's do it. I guess so. Nice to meet you guys. Nice to meet you.
Their names. Let's start on this feast.
Okay, thank you.
Make from scratch.
Help yourselves. Yourselves. I think I will start the tunes. You know that?
Tuna, that's the question. Is it the sand? I'm with one of these.
How have you two been?
Good. You know, like, yeah, it's surreal, though.
Yeah.
The whole experience has just been. I mean, you know, because I came back to the pods, you know.
Yes, you did. Oh, no. It was really, wasn't it? It was just. And, you know, when all the emotions come out, you couldn't eat. But I've never seen him in a state like that, have I? You couldn't really talk to him either. It just was so hard on the right to see him. Just wanted to do right for you.
I think there's some level of me. I need to take some ownership here to apologise. You know, I don't want to feel like anyone has any disgruntlements or any reservations about me. Putting aside then, like it was clear to me it just wasn't right with Sam. It wasn't a good situation. I don't think it was healthy.
I think it's hard you two probably see that as well.
Now you know Ben is the right one. I want to know more about you.
Okay, don't ask me about anything.
Go on, anything. Was there any previous relationships?
I'll be honest. I was married before.
Really?
Yeah. And that was 3 years ago. So since then, I stayed single for 3 years.
Okay.
So working on myself.
There's been such an intense experience. Have there been arguments? Or has it been plain sailing?
Do you want to answer?
Yeah, you passed on balls.
No, there's been it's been mainly about, I think, Sam situation.
You're so sheepish.
I had to say what I had to say to him. Like, I had to point out.
No.
Yeah, and then he said a few more not so nice things about you.
You saw through it straight away, really, didn't you?
Yeah.
Here's how it is from then. Do you think you had in the back of your head, oh, maybe it's not as genuine?
Yeah, no, I did.
The Sam thing, I think there's an element of still different experiences with it, which probably affect me more than they affect you.
I don't want to go into the details, but I know the guy. I know what I saw of him.
Probably seeing that little bit of wood that might be there. And just want to get rid of the situation and move on, isn't it? And then maybe you should do this. Move on from it.
Yeah. You learn more. We learned so much from those conflicts.
You can only get stronger from it, really.
Exactly. We're both very, I think, analytical and like assess everything.
How do you know he's the one?
I think for me, what I realised in Ben was that he always wants to be a better version of himself, and that's to me very special, you know. And I've never had anyone look out for me the way he has. What was the proposal?
Which one?
Which one?
Right, and I'm just thinking like even with X, like it's refreshing. Yeah, it's a good time.
You guys.
It's amazing what a song can do. I have to say, you guys look so together there. Do you know, you really did. Well, you'd be really, really pale.
Really pale? I have just been on holiday.
What do you do for a living? Don't know anything.
I love him.
Oh, it's something.
Why is that funny?
What should I not ask? Is it something?
Oh, I'm a funeral director.
Do you not? Sorry, what's that? Funeral director. Okay, fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Although, you know, in that industry, it's a little bit.
No, I love it. No, it's not sad. Obviously, yeah. I'm looking after, you know, people during the most difficult time of their lives. It's sad. Yeah, it's sad. But you just got to support the family. So
I think that's why you are the way you are. Like part of you.
yeah, no, it probably is.
It takes a certain human.
How's wedding planning going?
Stressful.
Yeah, you're getting stressed.
I get so stressed. No, it'll be a nice day regardless.
Do you feel in your heart and your head, do you feel that's what you guys want? You want to get married? Or is there a few things that you want to work on first?
Well, actually, you answer that.
What?
Yeah,
Pretty good man.
yeah, obviously I've formed this connection with Kat, and yeah, I do love her. And ultimately, yeah, I do want to marry the girl. Yeah.
Are there any doubts at the moment?
Doubts are just we are different in some aspects as well, I think. I feel like I'm a bit more chilled than Kat, and I know Kat tells me, oh, you know, I'm not about going out and going to bougie places and doing all this.
I say I go to bougie places.
No, I know, but that...
I say I go with the girls.
Yeah.
Like, that's like our treat. Yeah, like, that's what we do. Like,
yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love going out, you know, for like a meal every now and
when
then.
you don't drink, you know.
Yeah, I'm not like...
Do you think Kat is high maintenance?
Yeah, I do a little bit, yeah. I think she's there, yeah. I do worry that our lifestyles are a little bit different. Is
that okay though? Because if say you think Kat is like that way,
No,
is that okay?
I don't think so, because I think that I would not satisfy her. Well, really, like stuff you say sometimes, you know, you said, oh yeah, I've been here, I've been there, I've been there, and been to this club, and I've done this, I've been to Ocean Beach, I've done this, and I'm thinking, I've never sort of dated a girl like that, and without...
A girl like that?
Yeah.
It's annoying because you have lived with me now for quite a while, and you think I eat in like Nobu every day.
I don't know what that is.
You know, I'll give you some advice, Freddie. I think stop worrying because you have to do it every day.
And this is the first time you have vocalised this whole materialistic side of me. I don't live this life.
Yeah.
And it's starting to piss me off.
you're doubting this now, like you're going to doubt it in months to come.
Yeah,
And I'm proving myself day in, day out, and I feel like I'm literally now picking on it. Do you want to get another drink as well?
Yeah, I'll grab one, yeah.
Thank you. So, opinion.
I think he seems like a really nice guy. He's worrying a lot, isn't he?
Yeah, we're talking about obviously, you know, when we get married, if we get married, and he's decided he wants a prenup.
Really?
Really? Should I be worried?
I think it's a bit controlling.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it's because you're still quite early days.
Yes. So he said the house will go to his sister.
Oh, really? So what's in the contract then? That's the thing. We can do a prenup, so everything will go to your sister. So you're effectively screwed. No, in the prenup you've got nothing after you in there.
I don't think so.
I feel like you don't like you saying that like that. No. Say like in 20 years' time, you're absolutely happy married, love the guy, and you've got 2 kids.
Can you change a prenup?
A bit more chipper.
To me, you never know what life brings at you.
Nice. Always going to manage.
If I do say
Do you
so
think that's a
myself.
sign then that he's already thinking about potentially separating? He's planning, it's giving it an easier option. Yeah.
No lesions, no trauma.
Oh, that's just made me like, my head is like, I don't know. Despite that little blip, like, he is, you know, he is, I've never met a guy like him. Like, genuinely, he is brilliant. But are we planning a wedding together, or are we not? Like, are you going to say I do, or are you going to say I don't?
I think you both just need to reassure each other, it sounds like, to see if you're on the same page, because at the moment, I think you're on, like, completely different boots. The two of them look absolutely gorgeous together, and I think he's actually a really lovely guy, Freddie.
I mean,
I'm constantly supportive of the
every
relationship.
dog has to get used to its leash.
Could you match her lifestyle?
Damn.
Cat is not a
Listen to what this woman just said to me. Ready?
What?
There you are. Not too tight, I hope. A collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. How could she talk to Aisha like that?
In the meantime, the next stop will be Magister William.
You know I made an elf Aisha.
Registered in the ship's manifest.
I made a rogue saying assassin, like Asterion.
It's what, like, Eli's broken out? I was just hoping that you two would see Hill Ice see it
You'll
now.
find him on the other side of this deck, in the officer's
So
quarters.
lovely, she's honest. She's got so many wonderful qualities. Easygoing, open, lovely smile.
Yes, we'll see them.
100%, 110%.
Oh, now I can breathe.
It's almost like relieved as well. You know, this woman is so happy now. There's that happiness in there.
Yeah, fire alive again.
Yeah, that is another that is just wonderful. Yeah, I'm really up to you though. From the bottom of my heart.
Oh, but I love you.
Why, for my
It's not
piece
long
of
now
music,
until the
of
wedding.
course. Why don't you try casting one of those false
lighter I
spells of
feel with
yours?
everything
See
going
what
forward
happens.
as potentially something in life. Okay.
God, I'm difficult.
Do go on.
When he
won't
came back
hold
to
it against
Germany,
you.
Currents of
Yeah,
magic
haven't gone
surge inside
where
you,
you wanted
body
it to.
bursting, then
That hurt seeing how he was.
Concentration. There you have it.
I've said to her in the past
The
as well with
collar's
extras, I was like,
function.
I knew she wasn't the right one
Looters
for you.
you of sorts.
But I do, I've got a good feeling. Really? I do.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Honestly, it makes me feel so much better that you have confidence in his decision.
I mean, I don't know you. I feel like I do.
Yeah, me too.
I honestly love him so much. Yeah, and I can see that as well. You put his needs first as well, whereas sometimes in the past his needs haven't been met. Because he is a nomad, like, he can't stay still. We never know when he'll be back.
His family gave me the validation I need to tick another stumbling block, me saying I do, you know?
A lot of people are, oh, he has to settle down. They don't understand that that's his lifestyle. They don't know if you could change it.
But I'm conscious of the mistakes that were made in last marriage. That's what I'm afraid of. Like, how he really commits to marriage.
Is he? Oh, well.
To what extent will he feel trapped?
Because we're at sea.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
I've seen him get hurt a lot.
Yeah.
If you both feel it's right, then
You
go
do
for
seem a
it.
bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to joy.
You did the 131 family.
Yeah.
And your life awaits. And if you're a particularly good girl,
Tears at you closely, resting the back of one hand on your forehead and taking your pulse.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of.
Good guys.
Thank you, you too. Sexy.
Thank you.
Dress.
You feeling nervous?
For the first time, I am feeling slightly nervous. I know it's a big night. I know how important your mom is to you. What about you?
I mean, I am quite nervous, purely for the fact that she's very protective over me. She's just quite skeptical. She just wants to know that, you know, for the genuine reason.
Mister stands pale.
I know you are.
Her knuckles
you
whiten
need
around
to
her
tell her
weapon
that.
as you pass.
Yeah.
The one thing I am certain of is my feelings towards you and our connection.
Magister, a bloodied
I guess what I would say about my mum is she's a straight shooter.
lie at odd angles.
I mean, even growing up, I never introduced anyone to my mum. You know, this is the mum that used to go through my call log and call each and every single mobile number. And if it was a boy, he should have blocked them on my phone and tell them to never speak to me again. She may say some things that are a bit hurtful at times, but that's just how she is. She wants to make sure that the person that's going to be my husband is going to be looking after me.
We'll find out who did it.
Listen, my mom's like an FBI detective, MI5, the whole night. So she would have done a full background check. She'll like analyze body language. Well, we can't hide shit.
We're extremely
Let's just be
lucky
real. Let's be honest with where we're at, what our plans are for the future, because she would want to know that.
I'm feeling a little bit worried.
Didn't
It's
see
been
it
a
like
big build-up.
He was desperate
I
for
think
us
it's
to
a
help
huge
him.
moment.
Two things
Especially
scared the living
knowing how
daylights
much she
out
wants
of
to
him.
protect
What's
His own
that?
shadow.
I've got to
His own
really
sauce.
be sure that I don't mess it
Chicken
up.
boy.
We'll find out.
Because I know that I'm
She
not here
looks
to
up
hurt
to
you.
with a merciless smile.
I get why
was
she's
on
going to ask the
duty in
difficult
your room
questions.
when the murder happened. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course. Finn was killed by Source. If a Magister could do that, it looks more like a passenger managed to slip there. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open and bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you.
I'm really looking forward to seeing my sisters today. They're awesome, and I'm sure they're going to get on with Maria really well.
Not in
You only
here,
bought one
is it?
bottle.
You let me know if you need.
When you and Megan are both my dad's kids, so they're my half sisters. So their opinion means a lot to me.
No, no,
They've met a few of my exes over the
In
years,
fact, he seems
some of which
quite
they've liked, and
averse
some of
to
which they
spending
haven't.
time with the others.
Oh, these are my sisters. Yeah, you guys alright?
Yes.
Yeah?
Where's your movie?
We need to go there. We're going to go there. Thanks for the wine.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Are you hungry? Do you want to eat straight away?
I'm very
Yeah.
what you cooked.
There you go. It's just delicious things to make. Thank you. Good idea.
Oh, perfect.
We're in this family, we have to say great. There we go. And I would like you to lead the set. Yes.
So, you were dating and this pod thing?
We've been to each other every day for like 2 weeks, you know?
I just think that whole thing is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy for sure. When I say to them, like, oh, you know, you fell for someone behind a wall, and they're like, what? That's crazy. And I'm like, but I think that's really lovely. Like, you fell for someone for the right reason.
You did it.
Yeah. Oh, you did? Yeah, no, I thought falling for someone without seeing what they look like is like the nicest aspect of everything. What drew you to each other then? It sounds a cliche, but I just feel like we had a connection. Yeah. It's not like tangible, but it's just sort of like how you feel when you go in there.
It's not really comfortable.
I bet
You
that's
made me
just
laugh.
what
Yeah.
they'll look like.
Would you say love is blind? Yeah.
She shakes her head.
I went into it with a lot of cynicism.
Rolling
It has
dice,
been like
deciding fate.
life changing. We've had a couple of disagreements and stuff, quite big ones, but
Disagreements about like just general things, or
She
like
looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coin.
I feel like I've been raised in a certain way, so I expect a man to behave in a certain way, especially in the beginning of a relationship. And so, like, the first time we ever went out,
Not the future,
we went to
no,
get ice cream,
but
and
I could
Tom was
reach your
comfortable with me
arm
paying, and I
and
felt like I saw that as like our first date in the real world, like our first little outing.
Efficient, like a
You said you just didn't think about it. Yeah, it was just there.
In a cellar, you were
Would be just an ice cream.
about the things you used to do together.
I hate to say this, but I think it's the case for a lot of people. With my culture and our background, the man is always sort of seen as the provider.
there is wisdom, and I found it as well, like, that's very new to me.
Yeah, I need to make sure that my husband is going to be able to look after me and the children. And that's how my dad was, that's how all my uncles have been, so that's when I need to make sure that you have us. So the whole living together, do you see that working?
But
At first we spoke about me moving into Tom's place, but I am not 100% comfortable paying someone else's mortgage, if I'm being completely honest.
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer.
Yeah. Well, we can talk about that.
You never know what's going to happen. Like, if we're together for 4, 5, 6 years and then we I just end up paying like
There's a murderer.
a huge amount of his mortgage. You know what I mean? It's like happy days, see you later.
Beckons again.
Maria saying she doesn't contribute to Tom's mortgage. I kind of understand that. But then maybe that's her saying that she can start in her mind. You can't marry someone without knowing where you stand with those financial things. Money is the statistical reason why most people talk.
My view on the money stuff is that we're not compatible on like the basic lifestyle stuff. You know, always about equality. The worry is that that's quite a big thing, and there'll probably be other big things that we haven't had the time yet to address. And
I think we're good with like in terms of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We've been very realistic. It wouldn't be a relationship if we were just good all the time. Yeah.
I don't know. Obviously, you've both chosen to go into this for a reason, and I hope it works out.
Thank you.
The dead
You
man.
seem very natural. I love you. I think you're great.
Oh, what is it? Seriously, like.
I just want to say cheers to family. It's genuinely
Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
We're doing this fast approaching. There are a lot of hurdles around our values, particularly the finance stuff. You know, I want to be absolutely certain. I know she does as well.
I might think the
we
same,
love each other,
but
it means so much to both of us. So.
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got to be in his bond.
Name.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something.
Away with you.
Ifan performs an...
Never thought you'd end up in a prison bar.
I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mesmer.
Well, what have we here? A fresh face in this state.
The lizard looks you up and down. All of a sudden, it grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
There's some discoloration, but
I'm really excited that my family come and stay. A lot rides on this. I'm hoping when Freddie meets my parent, it's clarity. Freddie needs to work out if he's 100%. I don't want him to have these doubts coming so close to the wedding. And if there's no connection with my parents and Freddie, then that's a deal breaker on both sides. It's a big day.
Can you knit?
Is Freddie what you thought it was going to be like?
Taylor?
No, it's funny how you build a picture in your head. What did you think?
Scarlet
No, I was much
more
blonde.
on them to my
I want that skinny blonde
Have
guy.
the ability
Still
to
have them in the
administer the upkeep
experiment.
of one's personal
Yeah,
appearance.
I mean, you've seen.
The delicate
Happy,
art
hopefully
of
you're confident. I'm not happier. Yeah. I'm not living it.
So, 3 questions
This is
asked,
every
3
5
questions
minutes.
as per
I know
your
I
own
didn't
testimony. You can cook Taylor, and I offer you my
I was one subject I was sure when she was a kid.
As of now,
What shall I do?
you are
I'm a
my
very happy child. Never one to sit down. No, you'd never find her in a reading a book anyway.
Rein in your impertinence.
So
Anyway, you may leave.
that's the
Mrs.
word,
Rose.
yeah. She was always back, but then she had lots of activity. Yeah, because you were on your own child, weren't you?
Well, I had a bit of a
Meanwhile,
upbringing's a generic way, I guess, like she's adopted.
The thing that amazed me when we went to pick Catherine up, oh gosh, this poor baby's not going to know who we are. Is she going to be okay? You know, will she take to us okay?
Oh, look at my little boy.
And that was it. She never
I love him.
Raises an eyebrow as you approach.
She was really
I love him more.
We don't know what happened. So obviously, you know, just wanted to be happy.
The shape, of course.
How are you finding
A wave of sound
You know,
washes
I
over
sort of
the
got into
unintelligible chatter of your
I
sheep,
hope find someone
the
there.
groaning of wood from
But
floor to
I
ceiling.
didn't realise.
We love you. We love you.
Around you, complaints from the sea itself.
Or a deep connection. Yeah, since the pods, we've had ups and downs, and to tell the truth, we have had like
we've not argued.
Huh?
It's not arguments, it's just totally different people.
Yeah, look at my bath at nighttime.
Sure,
When it's nice and hot and sunny.
ready to sort of say, yeah, I do.
You're worried that you're not good enough, and you're worried that like your lifestyle and my lifestyle are different.
Yeah, you know, when it's
It's not
short,
true.
there's a few things that I need to sort of work on and clarify in my mind.
Ears on your head.
I just want it to be right. I want to be 100%. I don't want to get divorced.
Yeah.
It's fickly.
Yeah.
But you will never know the outcome.
Into an expression of joy.
It's a chance you take.
One great
I just want it to be that. I want it to be right.
The other
Yeah.
catches.
And she's ready to go.
You heard it.
I mean, I feel
knew it.
better now I've met you.
Aye, this is.
So I just wanted to see.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I do. I just feel like just wanted to see
that's it.
if you're both happy, because that's obviously really.
Feel, don't you see, you beautiful
How do you
idiot?
feel about us?
Squeaks whenever the
For
helm's
me, it's really important that you have a relationship with. I want a relationship with yourself as well.
Traveling.
Yeah.
So that's really important. You know. Yeah.
10.34 nautical
That's
miles
good.
to Fort
That's
Joy.
good. Thanks.
I'm just trying to be honest throughout. But I know that me being in this limbo of I don't know. I know it's that's why I'm trying to sort of push to one side the wedding and just focus on us.
I've always believed in what's in your heart is the most important thing. You have to follow your heart, not the head.
Yeah.
Aye.
The dwarf leans back.
How do you feel in your heart?
Thank you, kind girl.
Yeah, I'm happy.
He
I
continues
feel
stroking his.
my feelings are real. I do care a lot about her. She means a lot to me. The emotions I've developed with her are true. Yeah, so I want you to know that whatever happens, you know, for our relationship, I promise that I love her and I'll be there by her side if she wants me to be. So, yeah.
I'll be honest with
There
you.
you are.
For marriage, you have to work as a team.
Charming,
They're never easy. Never easy.
But I am by no accounts this loathsome
I've
woman.
been
Nor
married
do
for
I
5 years,
sing in
so
front.
you have to be open-minded
allergical.
all the time.
Yeah.
How
I
very
mean, that's
rich
what's
you
in
are,
my marriage.
Yeah.
What's
That's
so
my dad. Really nice. It's talking like me, and it's sort of like I've been welcoming this part of family. I'm learning more and more about her.
keep ourselves
And I
entertained,
have taken on board what her dad said. And he's given me the reassurance that I want to pursue my life with her and see where it leads.
Just enjoy it every day.
I presume, right?
Thank you.
Your personalities remind me so much of Dad and I.
Ignorance.
I literally said this, and I said,
It's just relief, I think. It's just so nice to see you both because he's reminds me so much of. He's very laid back like your dad, isn't he?
I've been saying
I'm the one that will worry about things, and you know, your dad says, "Oh, you know, it's." So I get the reassurance from him. So that's how I look at the two of you and think. I think you'd be good together. You've got a good blend.
And Freddie says no at the ultra,
Well, you won't
and I'm very unaware.
Scrammy.
I don't know if I could move
I
past
think
that.
that's going to be hard.
I hope this has helped. Like, it's just putting me on edge. I want to be excited.
for the wedding, but I don't know if there's going to be one. Got to let him have that space to think about it and he'll come to the right decision.
Fascinating.
I'm definitely going to take on my mum's advice. Now he's met my parents, I feel uplifted. I see myself getting married to Freddie, and I want to go down the aisle saying I do. I need to just step back and let him do it without the pressure and just let it happen, because I think that it will happen if it just happens organically. Envision him at home on a Sunday.
I have no this text. Where did these gods come from? Of course, you don't have any useful information. Now, please, run along. I have a word.
No amount of pest.
Here's the register, ma'am. Good, good. Magister Williams, are you faring okay so far?
Oh,
He tugs the collar of his uniform.
Sorry, ma'am. We all... You head on in now.
Are you?
You want to come in?
If she tries to run, shoot to kill.
Oh no, where Jasmine gets the good looks from. I've been really looking forward to meeting you.
I don't know what to say. Shocked. Yeah, I'm in a shock.
Don't worry. Are you hungry?
I am hungry.
Yeah.
We won't be able to eat.
Shall we sit down?
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters.
So you admit it then? You murdered?
Yes, I do. Here we are.
But of course, that was
What made you think?
She turns her head.
This is
there are others whose lives must end.
Well, when I came into this experiment, I mean, I was looking for a certain type of woman, a woman that was sweet, caring, honest, a good listener, somebody that had values, somebody that understood me. Jasmine is that one. So
I don't know. I have mixed feelings. Obviously, there are fears. Do you see yourselves gonna be together forever?
Me, that's what this marriage is,
How about past relationship? How many girlfriends did you have?
Not that many serious relationships. Our last one.
Not serious.
No.
How's your education, Bobby?
So, when I was in school, I struggled really to kind of concentrate. So I ended up not going to university.
In this day and age, not a lot of people go to university anymore.
I know, but it's better to be with a person with a good educational background. Sometimes it's very difficult to communicate with an uneducated person. I'm very, very protective. I don't want her to get hurt again. Most men, every time they meet another woman, it changes their perspective, their want, their likes, changes all the time.
I know what you mean. Men can be a certain way. And I've watched my mom go into really poor relationships,
There you go.
with the wrong types of. So that's the last thing that I want to be.
This is not nice. Heart breaks. Trust is gained at the end of the day. I've been through 2 failed marriages, and I don't want Jasmine to go through that. So what's the future plan?
So the plan is...
Because you live far away. Yeah. You can't do that.
I'm going to move to London.
And you work?
So I'm working remotely.
London price is so expensive, Jasmine.
I make good money from sales, so I think we can afford it.
You can afford it.
Definitely.
Sam!
So I'm not worried about that. And we're open to, in the future, maybe we will go abroad. And that's a good thing. We both.
Abroad, but how about the family? I'm very much involved. I've always been involved with Jasmine. We talk like sisters, and I said, if you have secrets, tell me first, not your friends. I am the friend. I am the best friend that you could ever have. She never hides anything from me. And
I think going forward, though,
yeah.
I don't want to be telling you, oh, Bobby and I had an argument because of the dishwasher.
No, but you have to tell me.
Not every single argument, because that's going to put him on. And he's going to be the father of, you know, your future grandchildren. You can't be doing these things where I'm telling you every single argument. Because you'll bring it up again.
I think you have to tell me. You have to tell me everything. I'm very bored. I'm so short to know a person and get married. The time is not enough to say that I'm in love with that person.
The marking on the door was painted. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels
Jasmine,
neither cold nor
are you sure?
I am sure.
It's gonna be difficult. I respect her choices, however. Words of warning. Be very little. And if there's something that, you know, secret, everybody has secret. Don't ever lie to me.
The moment you touch the door, your belly goes hot.
Me and Marissa, I feel like the last hurdle that we need to get over before we get into that big day. This is a lot, and I'm really getting it really near. I'm hoping that I'm passing the test. But if we are going to make this work, there's going to have to be some boundaries in place. This is going to be mine and Dad's marriage, not Marissa's.
Leafing through a volume of Cranley.
No. What damn
It makes me feel happy. Why can't I be happy? I want to choose happiness.
How long will that last?
Oh, it's you.
I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I have.
Obviously, growing up, I haven't really witnessed a very healthy, you know, mother and father marriage.
Yes,
I've also experienced a lot of failed relationships where,
now,
you know, I haven't felt
really
loved. I guess this time around it feels like everything feels right. I'm not wanting anything more from him. He's already providing that for me without even me saying it.
Still, she'll drown.
You're not getting carried away.
No, but I know I'm making the right decision.
You know how interfering, but at the same time,
You mean well.
I mean well.
I am trying to and I will be damned if I let. Go on, go.
But that's so emotional.
And your children.
Yeah.
You cannot. Future children. I don't want them to experience this crying.
The moment you touch
You remembered when you were young. I don't want them to have those memories in their mind. I want you to be happy. I'm happy. Jasmine means the world to me. She is my support. She's my best friend. She is everything to me. I will always be here to support wherever, no matter what happens. I want the best for her.
Really this. I can't believe we're doing this. Oh my gosh. I'm really excited to be the draft. Every day is becoming more serious, and this is like the second biggest day.
So it's a magical day.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Lucy, I'm on the edge.
God damn it! Need to get off this wreck, and quick!
Hello. We heard somebody was getting married.
What have you got in your head? I just want like a lacy, romantic, rouge type. But I do want like a Princess Diana type girl. I want it like dramatic, long,
dramatic and sexy.
Yeah, that's the vibes. I want a fish towel. So hell, I'm gonna see it now. My dad thinks so anyway. It's him to get his stretches in.
Well, the bottom part of that big class. Everyone's like getting nervous. I'm like, really?
Have you had any moments where you've just been like,
Like this, so a bit of a breakdown, right? Yeah.
yeah, what's triggered that? Maybe she snaps at me or something, and I'm thinking like, oh, I'm still in a position I feel like I've not made my mind up 100%.
Well, I met Jasmine's mom last night.
Oh, really? Well,
That was intense.
Yeah.
Definitely gave me a good grilling as expected.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous, but it's short in the front.
Hey guys, I'll try on a puffy dress. I'll try a princess dress on. Half time.
I think that's stunning. That was the definite try on.
So we have a little chat, guys. So we come in. Today we're going to get you suited and booted so you look absolutely on point for the big day.
There's a lot of you, isn't there? Do you feel slightly scared?
But I'm kind of imagining how your other halves have felt whilst meeting your friends and family. I mean, they must have been terrified. Well, it's quite a lot to take in, isn't it?
The whole process is something else, and I'm not calm. I might look calm, but I'm emotional.
I mean, you look amazing.
And you look calm. I'm so happy for her. Yeah.
It's okay. You cry, because I'm going to take my tissue.
Marissa, I hear you've literally just got here from the Philippines. So you arrived yesterday, and then you met Bobby straight away. How did that go?
I want to be
I think it's normal to worry. Yes, I'm a very protective mom. I raised this girl well, and I'm proud of her.
Aaron, great to see you again, mate. So now you know Ollie and Demi. So how do you feel like their relationship is blossoming?
Obviously, speaking to Demi in the pods and then being with Ollie all the time in the lounge, they're both live wires, so it's definitely going to be some fireworks, and they're good ones, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think he's ready for an unbelievable journey, and I must make them.
Nice. Good words.
I agree.
Live up to that.
I appreciate it.
Benaya, good to see you again, mate. You look very calm. You look very ready.
I mean, it helps having Nicole.
Yeah.
Well, you know, she's been great the whole way through this, very supportive. So I'm pretty comfortable and confident.
Wait, I feel it. Guys, in this experiment, you chose to get engaged and spend the rest of your life with someone you've never actually met.
After dating blindly, you formed a bond based solely on your emotional connections.
Since then, you've had a romantic game.
Oh, the wedding was tomorrow. I'll be ready to say I do, because I truly think I've met my life person.
It all still feels very surreal. It's not quite real life yet, but every day I feel a little bit more confident about Stephen and I. Having the dress, I think that kind of really sets it. Like, this is I'll be wearing on my wedding day. Well, Stephen is a very lucky man. Very lucky. I'm very lucky too, though. I am 100% ready to say I do. I feel really, really good. Really happy.
honestly, just feel really sexy as well. Like, yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, every time I think about him, that's what makes me feel really safe in doing this. There's no one else I would be doing this for, honestly. Like, I genuinely do. Like, I didn't even think I'd want to get married again, you know?
I'm excited for this now.
Yeah, you should be excited. It's like, it's lovely. I mean,
When I found Chad, no, we will be so excited you three here as well.
Right at the start of this process, we were talking about what marriage means to us, and I was like, well, an opportunity to celebrate your love for each other.
Yeah, man.
I really want to make the most of this and give it the best shot that we can. And this today is the longest that we've spent apart from each other in 3 weeks. We missed that today.
Really missed it.
Massively.
oh, darling. Beautiful.
Thank you.
It's so important to have my friends and family, like the 3 people sat out there. They shaped me as a person, they helped me through my hardest times. You look so grown up. Oh, sissy. Being in this dress has definitely made things more real for me, and it's definitely given me more clarity as well, and I feel like that's exactly what I needed. I love it, I feel incredible.
Good.
I want him to see it already.
Yeah. Today's like that happy day where you realise actually he's amazing.
It's just not something I'm used to. How he is as a man, it's just, and I mean that in like the nicest way possible. Like how he is with me, I'm not used to it. And everything that he is actually exactly what I do need. I might be crying and look like a mess, but I feel really good.
Can't tell.
I love a mess.
Influential curves. I think so, yeah. It's stunning, like it's such a
Children and
Oh, the Stephen's not too much.
Oh,
it's nothing.
You.
I was gonna say, if you were interested,
It's time for getting the out of here.
You need to make sure Bobby cries. And
yeah.
his joys on the floor. Then it's kind of like,
There's a ladder right over there.
You're going to be the death of us, you hear?
It's been a long time coming.
Wait,
I think the most important thing is, you know, before Bobby, I was so at peace with myself. I was so happy. And then having him, he's got me even more peace. It's your time to shine. She's so beautiful. My daughter, wearing the dress, she looks like a stunning bride. She shines through. I think every mother would feel like the way I feel, because that's my daughter. And I always want the best for my daughter.
This day here is the biggest day of your life. Yes, I got to the flights I've ever looked in my life, you know what I mean? Bro, she genuinely makes me so happy. Like, I can't, like, honestly, I know it sounds cheap, but just like, waking up to her every day, I don't care what we've got on that day, I'm not gonna have it, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna see the adventure. We're going for a day where we're just gonna stay in all day, I'm not like, man, that's what you need out of a partner, because like, not every day is gonna be 5-star resorts in Greece.
sorry that I didn't put any heels on babies. I'll take that for the wedding day.
Oh,
A little bit.
What, she needs to play football? Yes. What, boxing fight? Can I just say? See you. It's you. It's like, everyone it's sweet.
I feel like I get offensive.
Beardless
Girls back,
won't sink
and actually she's
on my watch.
new and improved, I'll be honest with you.
See it.
We've got some, like, work on, you know, completely busting out, like walking in, see like these beautiful women who are pretty. It's like, oh crap, I didn't should eat that joke. Like, honestly, it's actually so bizarre that I was in that headspace of one minute like that, because that doesn't define me. I'm actually very confident. I'm actually a very confident person. If I didn't go through this experiment and this experience, I would keep doing that.
Can you put that on the table?
Insecurities, seriously, get rid of them. It's actually just ridiculous.
You're beautiful inside and out. You are an amazing person. And me and Daddy created such a wonderful.
Seriously, but you also showed me what a really good marriage is as well.
Babe, hit it. It's all greed. Stop.
I'm very fortunate. There's not a lot of people that have.
I thought Void Woken was supposed to be scary.
Like, I look up to you and Dad. I look up to, like, true love is. You set the example of how to love. That's what I want. This dress is good. I feel like this has been a roller coaster ride, and along the way I've just trusted the process, and the things are aligning. I've got Ollie, I've got a loving family. I mean, have you seen my dress? I get married to anyone. I'm joking. Anyway, don't laugh because I'm sweating and you lot are just making a mess of it.
So I'm thinking of like maybe traditional tuxedo, which is I think tux is perfect. Really smart, James Bond. Yeah, so I don't want anything like that. Anything long, you know, I'll stay away from that. Yeah, see it.
They left me.
I'm so happy to be standing here and say, you know, Freddie's the one. He is a life changer, and he's going to be part of the family for sure. Today I feel really confident about my wedding day, about getting married, picking the dress. It's like every little girl's dream.
How's the relationship going? I love the girl, she's amazing, I'm so happy with her. So, we have bickered a little bit, raised concerns to each other, but that's normal, that's just being realistic, I think. We just rewind on the love.
Vile magic.
What do you love the legend actually say you love it? No. Okay, so I do love the girl, Like, she's absolutely unbelievable, like, I've met the most amazing person. This connection I have is insane. It's just the commitment, like, right now, isn't it? It's massive. I've known Freddie for a long time. He's always someone that's been in relationships and taken his time. But the experiment, Freddie's been really, really good. He's been given a wedding date, and from what he's telling me about Kat and the person she is and how he feels about her, I think they can make it work.
Here's the big day. Thank you, Gally.
No, it wasn't stinky, baby. It wasn't stinky.
Like a roller coaster ride, you start dreaming summer evening.
Those Void Woken made short bloody work of the ship.
It's pretty perfect for that big day.
The lone survivor.
It's been dressed final place, but I'm excited to share that with Sabrina. I think really founding moment.
Wanted me alive. Damn thing won't come off.
And it's
what we did for Western Gods.
Well, writing checks you cannot catch.
I mean, you know, it's so arcade is the winner for me. Some days I love you, but guess what?
I'm not waiting.
Today is not that day. Silly boy.
Oh, look at this!
It's so cute.
I thought the origin would get rid of any trace of the old Silver King.
This stage setting is phenomenal. The Nine looks so good too. Us two being together, it just feels really right. Thank you. Abby?
Oh! I know your answer.
The child has a small mirror in it.
I'm not supposed to talk to elves. Well, elves eat people and their pets. Elves don't know the alphabet.
I really do, yeah.
How are you feeling? Do you feel like any pressure or?
Keeping all our loved ones in one room, and it's all about us. Sounds like my perfect day, to be honest with you.
I honestly think it's going to be so much fun. Like, I think it's going to be like one big party.
Humans are smart.
I'll be nervous up until the vows. And after that,
Okay,
the shoes are off and the dance moves are coming out. It'll be the first time you see them as well.
We need to figure out a way to get this show with them before I say yes.
The child looks at you straight
Heard
on.
about these legendary dancers.
I guess they're wrong or crazy.
I'm excited now. Obviously, the final countdown is on. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I honestly think it sounds so good. I'm here for it.
At least they don't
You've been
like
practicing your I do's.
Really?
I do. I do. I do.
See what happens today.
Oh, God. Scratching your bed.
There isn't
Thank
anyone,
you, right?
you'll see. I guess I am. This statue must be 1,000 years old. Wonder how much longer it'll last.
And at the start I was like, God, this is too good to be true. But now I'm like, it's not. Trying on the dress yesterday, like, it just hit me. Like, this is it. Like, that dress is for you. That dress is for our wedding. Like, when I found the dress, like, my mum's jaw, like, it hit the floor. Like, I'm not even good. She couldn't even walk. And she was just crying her eyes out. And, you know, having the dot there as well, like, it was just amazing. She's so excited.
Sure. It's nice to know.
Those are the
You must have been happy to shoot with your friends.
Yeah, it was nice to chat to my mates. It was good to chat to Jamie. He did say that he'd never heard me say that I loved somebody before. She's, yeah, you know, it's on the back a bit of that.
Really?
Yeah. But he said, yeah, he said I've never seen that before, so.
Stuff like them little things, like, makes me so happy. It literally brightened me up already. That's what I need to hear.
I love you only got deeper. I'll say that. I just want you to have the reassurance knowing that I love you and what the connection we have is real.
I just feel lucky. I still wake up through the end and I'm like, oh my God, that's funny.
I wake up and I'm like, don't wake her up, don't wake her up.
I'm shaving my beard off.
You're doing a clean shave for the wedding.
I just everyone slow down a minute.
Yeah.
We're gonna shave your beard off.
Came in here, really trusting the experiment. I came in here thinking, who knows, we'll see. If nothing else, it'll be a good time. And then, obviously, having met Demi has changed everything. Jamie used to enjoy to be around. Jamie used to make day bright, like whenever we're cooking in the kitchen together or we're lying in bed. There's never a dull moment. It's always matching smooth fireworks.
I definitely want to lifelong partner. I want a best friend before that. And looking at Ollie, I'm like, yeah, I found my best friend. Ollie just makes me happy. Our love has definitely grown deeper.
I thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
To bring children up into a happy household. Do I think Ollie's the person that could do it? Well, yeah, I do.
No wonder in which order.
That's me, thank you.
It's our last day together.
I know.
Ever. We are literally getting married in a few days.
I don't feel nervous.
Me neither. Yeah.
I feel like this is the best I've felt through the whole thing.
It's crazy.
When I look at it, and I do think, I didn't know you 2 months ago.
Do you?
Yeah, this is wild.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Little secretaries.
Yeah. You want to do it?
Into us in the future. Look me in the eye. Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
I'm really looking forward to our wedding day.
So am I.
How you feeling about your brother giving you away?
I'm so happy because the thing is, when people say, well, who's going to walk down the aisle when we get married, it would always have been my dad and my brother. Even if my dad was still alive, it would have been Dad and Hisham, because that's how important Hisham is to me. Like,
yeah.
You know, I struck gold when I got him as a big brother. He's amazing. Him and my dad are just best men ever. Ever. Obviously, Pops can't be there.
Yeah.
Which is hard.
Well, let's make sure we try and sort of celebrate him as much as we can on that day, you know?
Yeah. I think this speech for him. A little place for him at the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want to make it known.
I am really, really lucky. Like, you know, this can sound a bit cheesy, like I see your beauty in every part of you. You know?
I feel like I've learned so much about myself. The things that I thought I should be ashamed of, and like the things that I thought, like, that's not normal, like, don't do that. You very much taught me it's okay to be like that, and you sort of welcome it with both arms. You definitely helped me a lot.
I do feel like we are closer now to marriage than we ever have been.
Yeah. I agree.
I wait to see where it goes for Kian.
No, me too. Maybe. Mwah. Lipstick on my face. No, you haven't actually. This is one time in your life you do. You never got this. Okay, bye. Don't twist that. You take that, it's fine. You'll be more than nervous on a wedding day. I can't see now. How are you feeling about big day, though? Wedding day?
Decided 2 years ago. I was like, no.
Never again.
Never again, yeah.
Your previous marriage shouldn't to what you think about marriage. So a relationship that didn't work out should be associated and linked to the person you're with, not marriage as a commitment or as a sacrament.
Yeah, that's what I struggled to detach from. Benaya has challenged a lot of my beliefs because he's so committed to my growth and his growth. It inspires me to be better and to want to grow for both of us. I think there is something that I feel confidently bring out in me, which is the ability to be childish and just be silly, and I really value that. I'm honestly feeling very, very blessed. When you care about someone, when you love someone, you have their back. So there's no doubt in my mind that as a married couple, that you would have my back, you'd be my brother. And like, I genuinely mean it. I really mean it.
He sighs. Tell me.
I honestly love him so much. When I look at him, I really do see my future. He's incredible.
I do love you a lot.
He looks out over the water once more, and
I'm so excited about us and what the future holds for us. And you're someone very close to my heart.
Shimmering along the soft curve of the
I've been single
I picture the
for
palaces
10,
that
11
formed
years.
my paradise.
I've wanted a serious relationship, I've wanted a life partner, but I didn't think I'd find it. Nicole proved me wrong.
Suddenly,
So many qualities that she has, which makes me see a very happy future with her. Yeah, I feel pretty lucky at
With an abacus. Do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? The very same. I am the Red Prince. Of course you know.
There's a brief moment's pause.
That said, I suppose I must. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snap. But never you worry.
Looking out now at the city, so excited to be doing the with you and getting to spend my life here. It's just
It's going to be incredible.
For reasons I'll not
disclose
right now.
For these past 3 weeks, it's felt like home already. One thing that, I'm certain of is you are everything that I'm looking for in someone that I want to spend the rest of my life with. I can definitely see myself being with you forever.
I've always wanted to find a partner that wouldn't make me worry, that didn't make me feel anxious. And I find that feeling in you when I'm with you. You have that silent confidence that I've always looked for. But with you, it's just been so easy. We're so comfortable with one another.
It does literally feel like we've known each other forever. I'll do my absolute best to make sure that I am the best man for you, so that I can make you the happiest woman in the world, because I think you really deserve it.
I had to go through this experiment to grow, to realize things about myself in order to be ready for marriage. There's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to have the most amazing future with Bobby. I'm just excited to start it.
Very well.
This love feels right. It feels safe. It feels eternal.
So make your
more
choice
than
and
anything.
stand by it.
What this love feels like, I feel like I could spend the rest of my life with you, and there's no doubt.
Wizardry is embedded in my nature as deeply as the instincts to breathe and drink and mate. The dominion over fire suits me best, truth be told, but there is no school of magic.
Special. I have someone else on. I love everything about jazz. Love to me is the most magical feeling in the world. To have come on this experiment and to have found true love is the best thing that could have ever happened to me. So excited to be spending the rest of my life with you.
Very well.
You're incredible.
Then,
And I love you so much.
wavering is a sign of weakness. So make your choice and stand by it. Very well. Onwards then to victory or...
The Red Prince nods.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper for... As your luck, of course, there are other...
I make a real big decision. Is it I do, or is it like I do but it's not for now?
It's nice to our past, our presence, and our future. Yes.
Oh, I just want to get this stuck in one.
Not my mind. My heart. I'll give you my ambitions, but I know my answer.
I don't see mine that today.
Guessing, questioning, right decision, wrong decision.
I think it's a no. I will not be there to see that live.
I've never loved someone with a love child. I really wish my dad was here.
Now, it's the time for both to decide what is right. In a maze match, there's absolutely no doubt about that. I love you.
Journey is meant so much for both of us, and I know I just should have done it with anyone else than you.
I just feel like I can't be the street.
You can take Ollie to be your husband.
Well, that is a company with their as friends.
What's why you do this? It's too emotional today. I will never find a guy like him ever again. Just worry that you are on different pages.
The moment I heard your voice, I knew this was going to be special.
Lovely car.
A black cat.
The cat's eyes are clouded and its eyes clear.
Hey, lady. I'm sure glad you went...
Why don't you start by cleaning the mess and blowing his head? Then when you're done, you can swear your allegiance. Am I evil? What? What's in there? Is it dragon? Evil?
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intent. It appears confused, and yet...
One, two, long dead of the crew. Three,
This
four,
didn't take more than 3 seconds. If you need me, I'll be
The
taking
cat's
a
eyes
bath.
are closed.
What? How did I get? Hey, stop following. Huh? Yeah, fine.
The cat opens his mouth.
Alright guys, I think I'm all done for tonight. I gotta get going.
I'm off, Brian. I'm off. Well, again.
Worse.
Quite right. Do
It
seek
means
my
I don't have to listen to
counsel.
another
I
one of your
highly
big chin knuckles lame speeches. I'm ready. It's time to stop. Stop. Hey, what about this mechanical?